Good afternoon, Gemini, and welcome to my channel. This is the Oracle of Zoraya Utranaya, and today I'll be doing a reading for you for the week of May the 12th to the 18th, 2024. I've already cut your decks, and I've shuffled them all 7 times each, utilizing the numerology of the date, May the 12th, 2024. So let's dive right in. Okay, we are starting the reading off with the Six of Pentacles. Okay, it's a really beautiful card. I just bought this deck. It is the Tarot of Mystical Moments, so I'm still getting acquainted with it. This whole week and all the readings, I have been getting to see these images for the first time with you all. So here we go. The Six of Pentacles is calling you, Gemini, to really assess and analyze where you're giving your energy. Okay, some things are worth giving your energy and some things are not. Okay, now you see on this card here, there are 2 people that are wanting tea, and there is a gentleman here that is deciding, based and utilizing these scales here, to determine whether or not these women deserve tea or not. Okay, so he's choosing who he's bestowing his transcendent tea to. Okay, on the normal Rider-Waite deck, there is an individual, like a merchant or a well-off person, and there are 2 beggars. Okay, and then the well-off person or the merchant, he has the scales of justice, and he's thinking and assessing and utilizing the scales to assess and determine who he will be bestowing blessings upon, who he will be helping out, who he will be giving these 6 pentacles to. Okay, and whenever I see the scales of justice, I'm always called to remember the Egyptian goddess and concept of Ma'at. Ma'at is cosmic order and balance. And we are always called to maintain this cosmic order and balance within our lives. So what does that mean to you? It could mean that you are being asked to really assess whether or not the things you're putting your energy into are working out for you. It's kind of like 7 of Pentacles vibe I'm getting here, where you need to, it's like questioning whether or not is the juice worth the squeeze. Like, do these things that you're putting your energy into, are they worth it? Okay. And it's also about whether or not you are in alignment with the right things. Are you putting your energy into the right things, based on weighing out whether or not these things that you are pursuing or spending your energy on is actually in alignment with your values and your highest self. Okay, and your true calling here. Because if you are giving to situations that are not helping you elevate your consciousness, and you are giving to people and circumstances and situations like work, family, loved ones, bad habits that are not in alignment with your highest purpose and are not helping you evolve into your full potential, then maybe you need to reconsider what you're putting your energy into. Okay, because you're very talented, you're very skilled, and you have a lot of qualities about you that perhaps you're not tapping into. Okay, so really navigating your way through life with intention and purpose. And everything has a reason. Like, you're not just doing things for the sake of habit, like because it's a habit. You're not just doing things because you're a robot and it's part of your daily routine. Living life like it's a ritual, like doing everything with meaning and purpose behind it, because it is assisting you reach. It is assisting you in, okay, wow, I'm like having trouble here. It is assisting you to move forward to reach your full potential. There we go. Okay. So picking and choosing where you where you bestow your energy on, okay? Because Ma'at, right? When you die, she weighs your heart against a feather on those scales of justice. And if you led a really pure, like, if you led a life with pure intentions, I don't know why I'm having trouble speaking here. If you've led a life with good and pure intentions, and you were pure-hearted and did not seek to hurt anybody intentionally, then your heart would be lighter than a feather, and that would determine the direction you would go in the afterlife and the blessings that would be bestowed upon to you in the afterlife. Now, if you did not lead with pure intentions in your previous life, your heart would weigh heavier than a feather, and that would determine a different avenue that your soul would take in the afterlife, if you catch my drift. So, weighing out whether or not where you're putting your attention and focus and energy is in alignment with your values, or are you doing everything because people tell you to do it, or are you pursuing things because it is in alignment with who you are? Okay, that was a rough explanation. Okay. Then we have the Seven of Wands here. Yeah, so I was getting something about other people forcing you to be a certain way. And that's what I'm getting here, right? Like, so I was saying, like, are you in alignment with what you want to do, or what you want to pursue, or who you are is in alignment with who you are and your values? Or are you doing something because you're being told to by society, or you're being told to because it is a societal norm, or you're following tradition? Okay, I'm going to tell you something about when I was a kid. I always question everything. Like, I have 4 planets in Sagittarius, and I can see, and I have Mercury in Aries. Okay, so that's very, when I reflect upon this, it's very interesting. So I grew up Catholic, and I started questioning things a lot when I was young. I was very religious up until high school, and then in high school I went to Catholic high school. I started questioning everything because I was more religious than my parents and went to church by myself. Okay, and I started questioning everything, and and you know, one time we were at my dinner for Christmas or something, and I asked my cousin's grandmother, like, why don't we eat fish on Fridays? Okay, very simple question, and it's like, no, why don't we eat meat, on Fridays? And she was like, don't question. It's just tradition. That's just what we do. Stop asking questions. Okay? So it really goes along with here. So are you following dogmatic thinking? Are you following a certain sort of ideology that is not in alignment with your values? Or are you towing the line just to fit in? You're being asked to break free from that here, okay? Break free from anything that's holding you back from becoming your true, authentic self. You see, he doesn't care about his tattoos. He doesn't care that he's not fitting in. He's breaking free out of this prison that's holding him back. The prison is in your mind, and then, like, you choose, right? I'm kind of getting like 8 of Swords thing here too, like self-imposed restrictions. You have the choice to toe the line or to break free from societal norms or from societal, like, dogmatic ideologies and even philosophical and political ideologies that you might feel, especially after the last 4 years, that you might not be fitting in anymore. And you don't want to just go along with the crowd because everyone else is, because it's not in cosmic balance with your soul. Okay, so you are being called to step into and maybe you have already started, like, questioning these things, and maybe you have already started realizing that you are not your truest self, and you are starting to break free. So he's starting to pry open these bars, and the Seven of Wands indicates to keep going, to keep persevering. Okay, so on the normal Rider-Waite deck, the Seven of Wands is someone that is positioned he's in a battle, okay? And he's on like a cliff, and he is waiting for the perfect moment to strike, okay? So but I don't think you're meant to wait for a perfect moment here. I think you need to step into your authenticity now. You need to keep going, and you need, like, it's as slow as a process that it might be. Okay, these bars are strong and heavy, and so are the grips of reality, right? And reality, right? So it might be hard at first, okay, to start breaking free of societal expectations, but once you get going, it's going to be getting a lot easier, and you're going to love who you are, because you are not becoming anyone. You are remembering who you really are, without all of the dogma and all of the conditioning and brainwashing that we all have gone through. Very deep reading. And then we have the Page of Wands. Yeah, you're seeking out your own way. Okay, you're seeking he's questioning. Wow, this is crazy. He's questioning everything. And Gemini, you love like doing research and, you know, doing this kind of stuff, right? This is up your alley. And maybe you have been feeling stifled and kind of locked in by rules, maybe at your work, or rules in your immediate group, or like just in general in society. You've been confined. Maybe you've been censored. Okay, so you're seeking out some truths here. Maybe you are looking into some like conspiracy theories or something like that, or noticing that they are actually, a lot of them are not theories, but facts. Everything seems to be coming true lately about a lot of what those theories stated, right? I don't really know one that's false. So keep searching for yourself, right? He's in the jungle. He's on an adventure. This is an adventure. This is a journey. You are coming back to yourself, Gemini. It's not like you're finding yourself, because you were never lost. You're just remembering the real you and who you were meant to be and who you are, okay? So keep going with that. Continue on with that. This is going to invigorate you. The Page of Wands is a fire card. It's a lesser interpretation than the Knight of Wands. He's got impetuous energy, the motivation and the passion to get things started, to act, to build. Okay, so utilize that, and once you break free out of this prison, out of this censorship, out of this something that whatever's holding you back, you will be coming into right balance and right alignment with who you really are. And it's going to open up your world, and you're going to be revitalized. You're going to feel this passion be born like the phoenix, okay, out of the ashes. With the Six of Pentacles, we have the King of Coins. So I would say, yeah. Oh, okay. So yeah, this is more, I'm getting along with like, the King of Coins, the King of Pentacles is a card of convention and tradition, right? And so what was I saying before? You're being encouraged to ask yourself whether or not the traditional ways of thinking are working for you anymore. Is the traditional way of thinking in alignment with your highest good and your highest purpose? Or do you need to become less rigid and more flexible in different ideologies and different ways of thinking? Okay, I know that I'm kind of like this is an abstract like meanings from all these cards, but that's what I'm getting right now. Okay, so this card is a representation of Taurus. Taurus is very stubborn. It's fixed earth. Okay, and that might be hard for you to break free from the establishment and from societal expectations. okay? But on the other side of that is you seeking out yourself, okay? And you are on a mystical journey here. I'm kidding. All right. So definitely, I'm getting calls to be more fluid, to be more flexible, to be like water and not fixed earth. Okay. I know you're air, but this is the message that I'm getting for you. Okay. And with the 7 of Wands, yep. Wow. Wow. 8 of Swords. Okay, and what did I say? I was getting 8 of Swords vibes from this. That's crazy, right? 8 of Swords is self-imposed restrict. I'm like tearing up, but 8 of Swords is like self-imposed restriction, right? It's ways of thinking like that are keeping you, that are holding you back. Okay, like you see here, and like she's encaged in these swords. Okay, this is from the Game of Thrones. This is Brienne. And the swords are not very closely knit together. Like they're both in cages. Like, do you see this? And he's able to break free, and it's like, it's a little bit tough, but once he gets going, it gets more easy. And here, she is not entombed in a closely knit cage. She can just walk right out of the holes there and like the spaces in between the swords. On the normal Rider-Waite deck, this lady, she's encaged in a semicircle, so it doesn't even go all the way around her. It goes halfway around her of swords, and she's tied up in these tethers that are loosely bound, and she has a blindfold on her eyes, and she can easily just lean up against the swords and break free from her tethers, or she could just like push her way out of it because they're not tight at all, and then take off her eyefold. So like, what is holding you back? This is swords. These are like ideas and thoughts, and this is about self-imposed restrictions. So like, are you questioning yourself on your ability to pursue this? Like, you have it inside of you to do this. You're a very strong person, Gemini. So you need to break free from whatever it is that's holding you back. If you're having self-doubt, if you're listening too much to your inner critic as opposed to your inner coach, right? Maybe you need to start doing positive affirmations every day. Like, start the day off with things that like, I can do it. Like, I'm a very powerful person. I get what I want. I'm beautiful. I'm strong. I'm resilient. I'm XYZ. Look at yourself in the mirror and repeat these things to yourself every morning. Do some manifestations. Lead with intentions. Like I said before, like, do everything in your life with intention and meaning behind it. Like, your whole life, your every minute of every day is a ritual. Okay. But there's some sort of self-doubt and negative thinking, and you need to break free from that. You need to stop being rigid. You need to be a little bit more flowy and like flexible. And that is going to help you get out of this cage. You're feeling stifled. I feel like you can't breathe. Okay, with the page of Wands, we have the Devil. All right, now the Devil, it's not really about the devil here, right? So like, what I'm getting here is like, even you might have, like toxic ideologies, okay? Toxic societal norms that are impeding, that are blocking your truth seeking into the world and into yourself. Because the Devil actually also represents breaking free from establishment. He broke free, like in the allegory, right? He broke free from God because he wanted to pursue his individualism. Okay? And he seeks out knowledge as well. Like in the allegory of the Garden of Eden, Satan is different than Lucifer. I'm just putting that out there. But Satan, or the devil, is the one in the Old Testament, they say, that encouraged Adam and Eve to eat from the tree of knowledge of good and evil. So he was encouraging knowledge, okay? Knowledge of the universe, knowledge of yourself. Wow, that's crazy, okay? And so this can also signify, like, because on a normal Rider-Waite deck, you see these chains here, and so there's chains, and cages, okay? So something's holding you back here. And this can be habits, addiction habits, habits that impede on your ability, that are like slowing you down, that are not allowing you to move forward with becoming who you truly are. And society's pressure, society's norms, dogmatic, like religious things that are in keeping, like based on just believing things because you were told to, and not pursuing, like if you have an inkling that something's not right, you're not pursuing it. Do you understand? You're being asked to toe the line with blind faith. Whereas you're not having blind faith here. You're being very inquisitive, and you need to keep going with that. Whatever it is that you're feeling very caged in and stifled here. So like, you need to think outside the box and start stepping into your true self. Once you start, it's going to be like a floodgate opening up for you with opportunities coming in, okay? Because the scales, your heart's going to be lighter than a feather once you do that, because you're living your true, authentic, pure intention, right? Okay. Whew. All right, let's get an animal oracle card here. Orca whale. Adventure. Oh, right? We're on the adventure. We're seeking out information. We are on an adventure to our own selves, back to ourselves, right? Cool, man. All right. Dare to do things differently. Sing your wild song. Manifest your travel dreams. Attempt the great journey with confidence. Be loyal. Friends and family are your treasures. Be brave. You are more powerful than you know. Determination, positive attitude, energetic, loyal, longevity, bold, balanced, integrity, creativity, sound healing, breath, and hearing. The fierce orca is a powerful totem. Orcas live in pods and have tremendous respect for their guiding matriarchs, who can live to be 100 years old. Orcas are family-oriented, and the group of members take care of each other. Those with orca as totem are strong, determined, and protective. When feeling joyful, they rise up powerfully from the water to create orca thunder. Orca teaches us the power of breath. If orca is swimming in your consciousness, try to breathe like orca to release any negativity that you may have absorbed. Breathe in as deeply as you can. Hold your breath and then expel with an explosive swoosh, or try making an orca cry. This can release resentments and greatly increase your chi. If orca is your totem, you are highly telepathic. Inner sonar guides you to your goal. Follow that inner sonar. Others will perceive your great strength and resolve. You can lead. You are always finding success. Your family will bring you comfort throughout your very long life. Follow spirit signals and inner guidance to help you get back on track when feeling lost. You are a creature born to happiness. Jump through the water, make a splash, and share your joy with living world. Some things to keep in mind are, very long reading. Are you feeling tense? Remember to breathe deeply. Are you lost? Are you beached? Are you not following your own sonar? Ask orca to help you find your way. Beware of false guidance. Look within and learn. Wow. All right. That was a good one. If this resonated with you, please hit that like button, subscribe to my channel if that is something that you like to do. You can also hit that bell notification to let you know when I release new videos. And if you want a holistic approach as to what is going on for you this week, not only check out your sun sign, but also your moon, your rising, and your Venus. I am truly grateful for your energy today, Gemini. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful week. Bye.